Witcher 3.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma...
Some call it a long search for Ciri, some call it collecting every hidden location in Skellige. Many don't do this. Many wimp out. But we do not wimp out. We are the chosen ones. We're the ones with the strength, the conviction to make it through. And that is why when everyone else... Welcome to the chat! Ah! And that is when everyone else gives up. We press on, and we reap the rewards. We've sailed these seas more than any actual Skellige. I was hoping to hit you with a sword, but this will do just as well. Pop! Pop. No problem. Could it be another attacker, another assailant, another harasser? Could it be just another mild nuisance and nothing more? God damn it, Geralt. Get... Gibraltar. He just loves the salty brine. That's all there is to it. I haven't turned the massive lights on today, so I might look a bit gloomy. But that's because, you know, it's a bit warm, it's a bit muggy, I don't want to cook myself alive. And you can survive with a slightly gloomier face, I hope. I came here for exciting gameplay, but this is just a stream of a gloomy moron. He lives. He dies. And there's the 50% damage increase from being at full health, so now I can one-shot them. And that's how you know this is the decoction for me. Let me just check, just for frame of reference. 1, 2, 3. There are actually only 3 spots in the sea left. That's it. From literally over 100 down to 3. That's what hard work and dedication gets you. It gets you a cleared out map. It gets you 24 cinnamon buns. It gets you everything you're looking for. They are nice buns, though, Sweetness. I think you'll approve of the glaze, especially. How you make the glaze, right? Tablespoon of butter. About 250 grams of brown sugar. Stir that together in a saucepan till you have, like, you know, sticky sugar. Add another tablespoon of flour. Stir that together until it's, you know, all nice and smooth. Then just dump a big tub of double cream in there. Stir that together until you have a nice, smooth, silky, just like extremely sweet cream. And then add some vanilla. And a lot of fun licking the spoon with that one. Down right. To our penultimate sea destination. I'm so proud of us that we managed to get this done. I expected it to take a lot longer. That's how we do it, Geralt style. We need another killer whale. Oh my god. There we go. Whew, that was briefly horrifying. He's immortal. Oh, crack a sudden tan. Alright, last sea destination. How do we get there? Oh, wait. I think this is on land. Which means this was the last sea destination. Oh my god. Oh, goodness gracious me. We've done it. The entire Skellige Sea has been picked clean. There are gonna be some very, very angry smugglers in the future. Done it. Let's have us look at as many of the ground-based areas as we can, and then it's off to Uma. Can you believe it? Ooh. Reasonably tough banditos. Let's see what we can do about this. I think throwing bombs at them is a good way to start. Petri's Filter, Tawny Owl. Oh, of course, I need my man oil. What's wrong with me? I do love to burn people to death. The witch hunters have got nothing on me, really. So why am I doing this? Is there actually... Okay, there is undiscovered location just down there. Way aye, lads! Oh, you're just baby pirates. Did it not feel embarrassing to be hanging around so close to those much tougher bandits? Oh, right in half he goes. And that's the origin story of Commander Up. Oh, here we go. Let's swig a fiend. Where's the nearest fast travel dealie? I think we'll just run right across the coast until we get to the whale graveyard. How dare you hit me? You are not worthy. I know I'm playing with fire, continuing to loot things right now, but... we made it. So, to the whale graveyard we go. Oh, shit, we just got a new marker. That's very helpful. Giant's toes. So... let's go to Kaer Muri. Sell to the blacksmith there. Because they should all be refilled, if I recall correctly.
Watch yourself, Whitehead.
Will do.
Something I've always wanted.
Hi there, Dead Sun Smith.
Wouldn't. So be it.
Now that is an inventory I like to see. Sell the cheapest first, because it empties my inventory the quickest. And we're done with the cheap stuff. Let's go to the mildly cheap stuff. Do I want to keep this crossbow? No, I do not. Get rid of that. You're doing a good job so far, mate. Alright, and here's where it gets a bit awkward. Oh, that one cleaned him out.
Take care.
God, so grumpy just because his son's dead. You there? You another?
Something specific.
Yes.
Show me.
El Perfecto. What superstars? Have we got any roach crap to get rid of? What's this? 55 stamina? Bullshit. Gone. We're down to 29. Can you get rid of any junk for me? Bit silver. Alright. And let's start selling these bits and bobs. Lesser. Lesser. And I'll keep these ones. I will keep them. Because you never know. Alright. Inventory. Sorted.
So long.
But we didn't have to go to that goddamn terribly designed cache. Or stash.
Respect the Witcher.
I will I'm going to be a bit cheeky here. Even though I've only got the tiniest bit of health missing, we're just going to quaff a White Draffords. Which puts us to 99% toxicity. But then we're just going to Meditat. To get rid of the Fiend decoction that we no longer need. And that is how you play video games. So... there's only a few land-based things left to discover. I want to at least, like, discover them, even if I can't do them. I want to know on my map what they are. Because I'm a weirdo. So let's go to Formaldehyde here and have a look at these two things. And then it's Uma time. Tell you what. I am dodging the main story in this game about as, like, fastidiously as you dodged Skyrim's main story. Like,
Come on.
I never understood you at the time, but I think I've, like, keyed into that mindset of we must do everything else first. Let's get Draconid oil going. Let's get my decoctions. I want Ekimara, and I want Water Hag, and a Golden Ariel. Soulmates, mates of the soul. Oh, you cheeky bitch. Actually wasn't a problem. Don't know why you're freaking out, Roach. Ooh, what are those? Neckers! Little Donald Duck bastards. Alright, so we're heading north. Ooh, what's this? Is that a werewolfy? Ooh, a tough werewolfy. A very strong werewolfio. I don't know if we'll be able to handle this. But it is a level we can see. It's not Skull, so I'm going to try it. Just because you might as well try it, right? So we want Moon Dust, we want Devil's Puffball, we want Cursed Oil. Alright. Sorry. And Cursed Oil. Moon Dust. Devil's Puffball. Missed. Come on, Geralt. Alright, that one definitely hit. Poison the shit out of him. And we're going to have to keep our Gwen up. If it's all possible. I'm hoping the Moon Dust means he can't do that weird howl thing that heals him. I reckon we've got this. That one missed. That one missed. Come on, Geralt. The whole point of you is that you can auto-aim. Like that. Drop dead, buddy. Easy for me, actually. It is a den. It is a monster den. A monster den. With level 6 Neckers. This game is so inconsistent. So Neckers want Ogroid oil. I believe it's this stuff? See, I'm starting to learn the oils by sight. It only took 100 hours. Right, you know what? We're going back to my good... We'll try some... I was going to say we'll try some Grape Shot, but no, Dancing Star is just too much fun. Hate the way this keeps going back to Magic Lamp for no reason. Locked key required. My nonsense is rubbing off on you. I love your nonsense, I always have. Got a key, buddy? Nope. Dear sir, you were kind enough to share with me your doubts concerning the contract. You made it clear you believe it impossible for a man to turn into a Necker. You even drove the point home with a humorous comparison, saying, I believe, same as a pig won't turn into a horse, not even if you strap a saddle on it and call it Black Beauty. It is entirely possible that you are right, but if there exists even the shadow of a chance that my son has been imprisoned in the body of that monster, that some spell or curse has done this to him, then I will not rest until I try every possible way of helping him. That is why I would ask you to refrain from further attempts at humour and keep your doubts to yourself. Instead, channel those energies towards doing the job for which you shall be paid, catch the Necker and collect your gold. The rest should not interest you. Respectfully yours, Robert de Mere. What an odd little storylet. Seeing blood. Blood that looks like something's been dragged. A Necker warrior. Level 12 though. So what was with that werewolf? Could this be the eponymous son? Alchemist's key. Letter from an alchemist. Dearest Sir Robert de Mere, thank you for sending a bill of exchange in advance and for your understanding. If I gave out advice for free, I'd very quickly run myself out of business. Muffin. You wrote that your son went missing while on a voyage, and that near the place where he was last seen there now lurks a Necker who wears a tattered shirt with your son's monogram sewed on it. You asked if it's possible that this Necker was your son, transformed by some spell. After consulting the relevant literature, it pains me to inform you that your hypothesis is highly improbable, and there exists a much simpler and more likely explanation. Contrary to popular belief, Neckers are a sapient species. Like forest trolls, they will at times decorate themselves with pigment or scraps of human garments. One can with some confidence surmise that this Necker killed your son, tore up his shirt, then donned it, or some fragment thereof. While that is most likely the case, one cannot be certain. Though I have not heard of any curse capable of turning a man into a Necker, I cannot rule out the possibility of its existence. In order to find out if the above-mentioned Necker truly is a creature born of a curse, the tattered shirt it wears must be taken from it, cut into shreds and burned. The shirt's ashes can then be mixed with the dimeterium dust. If the resulting substance changes colour, it will confirm your hypothesis. If the experiment I described returns a positive result, please write me. I would gladly undertake further examinations meant to find a way to lift this curse. For additional payment, of course. Greetings, Klaus Kellerment, Magister Arbitus Oxoniensis. Well, it's all very interesting, but all I want to do is open that lovely chest. To get, you know, some random junk from it. Alright, this monster den is still lit up. So I've missed something. Or it's just one of those monster dens that doesn't go away. Having Witcher senses on makes the entire game slightly creepier. Because you can just hear things. Hear things far in the distance that sound like they're right near. Oh, there you go, I missed something.
An illusion.
Luckily, Witcher Senses also means that if there is any monster near me, I'll be able to see it as part of a shimmering thing, so as much as the sounds can get creepier, you basically know when you're safe or not safe. New marker, entrance, and that should be the full story. Entrances never go away, but the monster den should or not. Maybe I just made up that monster dens go away. Maybe monster dens don't go away. I know how to check. Exploration. Monster Den. Oh yeah, that one has gone away. I'm certain I haven't missed anything though. No, I'm not. Why would I even say such a thing? Of course I'm not certain of that. I think I've read somewhere that if you miss a monster or a monster flees, it won't grey out. I'm not going to worry too much about it then. At least until endgame, where I'm desperately going to hunt down every single last monster. I'm reasonably confident that we got, you know, the juice. We'll figure it out with time. Like I say, I don't need to grey everything out on the map yet. So long as I discover what everything on the map is, I'll be happy. Of course, I'll eventually want to grey everything out. That is possible to grey out, but... One thing I'm also cognizant of is that a lot of these locations apparently double up as locations where quests will take place in later. So it's possible that there are some things that won't grey out until that. So I'm not going to stress too much about it just now. Alright, nearly at the next marker. Pop a save just in case there's a random tough werewolf, but this looks like easy enough fare. Guarded treasure, eh? Guarded by... Ooh, an echidna. But sometimes you can fix it by fast travelling away and then back again, or meditating. I assumed that because things usually sort of respawn after a meditat. But as I've already said, I'll wait to see if there are any like quests or whatever. Anyway, my dearest Master Sigvard, I've received your letter. I thus now know that you have a great many doubts regarding the contract I offered you, and that you clearly suffer from gross misconceptions regarding the nature of a mercenary's trade, something which, given that this is a trade you yourself profess to practice, constitutes a highly puzzling paradox. So let me inform you that a mercenary is not paid for asking questions or listing reservations, but for performing a concrete task. This task was described in simple, unambiguous words. You are to capture a siren, alive, and bring her to me. If you will not perform this task, you are of no interest to me. As to why I need this siren, or what I intend to do with her, that should not be of any interest to you. If these conditions do not suit you, I am sure I will find another man who will not refuse my coin. Count de Button. So what I'm assuming is that the Count de Button fancied raping a monster that looks a bit like a beautiful woman, and will hopefully get his eyes scratched out as a result. So, what I will do is I'll pass by this place again. I'll pop a save and meditat, and if more like Neckers or whatever turn up, great. If they don't, I'll reload so I don't have to lose my decoctions. It's a very petty issue, I know, but I'm a very petty person. So let's save. Meditat. Hope this doesn't bring the werewolf back. Maybe there's also like something in here I can... Oh, look at that! Mastercrafted Griffin Silversword. Cool. So one quick look around. Not looking like the answer. But never thee mind. Alright, I'll load and I'll pick up that Mastercrafted Griffin as well.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding a young woman.
Come on. So where do you want to head to next? I don't actually think there's that much left to look at. Look at the smaller islands first. Done. 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 So there's only these bits up here, and we know we can't find these two yet because one of them's locked behind a quest gate that doesn't open until the quest. So I'm gonna have a quick look at these two, and then it's Uma time. It really is Uma time. I cannot put it off any longer because it's been rendered physically impossible.
Run, Roach.
Maybe those Neckers count. I'll kill those Neckers, see what it does to the monster den. Get some Ogroid oil. Geralt, you're actually really shit sometimes, do you know that? Get your fucking sword out, you twat! Right, Petrie's filter. Did that affect the monster den in any way? It did not. Fair enough. So from Geo Gedineath, we follow the road. I'm gonna die. The Monster Den. Oh, a new map marker as well. Keir Galen. Well, obviously can't get in there. Let's check out this den. See if we can actually darken this one. Pop the Witcher sensors on, see what's waiting for us. So far, nothing. We have been to some literally uninhabited monster dens before, though. Ah, there we go. So, Spectre Oil is needed by monkeys. Damn you! My damage bonus! You'll pay for that. Hey now, you're an allspice. I think I might at some point get the general skill that makes vitality regenerating food last 20 minutes. Just because it'll pair quite nicely with my max damage at full health decoction, so that even if I get slightly nicked, it'll return quite quickly. I don't know. Because I'm thinking, right, what I'm thinking right now. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. Ignore me. Ignore me, I've gone wrong. I'll figure out a character build soon. I will. How's this monster den looking right now? Not grayed out yet. So we'll explore around a little bit. There is some sort of living creature here, clearly. Ah, Katakan. What do they not like again? Moondust, Devil's Puffball, Vampire Oil, Iridan, and Igni. I can fulfill these requirements on all counts. I think I threw that. Right, it's poisoned. Now I can focus on quenning up a little bit. Slowing you down with it, Yrden would not go amiss either, because you're a speedy one. God damn it. Oh well, he's dead. What has that done to the monster nest? That grayed it out good and proper. Ooh, did I just get an alchemy thing? Superior Relic Oil. We already had that. Oh, we can make Superior Draconid Oil if we want, using Albedo. So everything, yep, just the Albedo is all we need. For hybrid oil, we need bison grass. I'm sure I can find one at an alchemist or herbalist. potions we can have. Superior white honey, which is not that interesting. God damn it, I just need the Arachas venom. That's all I need. Literally, one Arachas venom gets me straight to Superior Tawny Owl. That's the thing. That's the grim thing about it. Just one. Anyway, let's make the vitriol. Oh, I'm very close to Superior Northern Wind as well. I just need to find another allspice. I'll bear that in mind. So now we'll head over to that house. And then, once that map mark is uncovered, we will indeed just go to Herbalist, buy a bit of allspice, have a good time. Hey now, you're an allspice. The best way to get there from here is up left. Alright, thank you, Roach. Let's see what we've got here. Another monster den. God, they're all over the shop. Let's see if we can figure out a way in here. Geralt, you fucking twat. There we are. So what awaits me here? Ah, some Alguls. You don't like Axii, I remember that. You know what I want to do? I really want the Tawny Owl for this. So let's meditate. Inventorio. Ooh, that's a lot of white honey. But I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to use it ever again. So, all you're doing, just buffing my toxicity, really. Because with my skills, the more potions I know, the higher my toxicity threshold. Anyway. Now everything's moved. Ekimara, so that's now there. And Water Hag, alright. At least they're nicely lined up. Let me just briefly ingratiate myself with Alguls once again. I know they don't like Axii. Yep, and that's just it. It's Axii they don't like, and Necrophage Oil. So, Inventorio. No, yes, Inventorio, that's where I want to be. Necrophage Oil. Drink Petri's Filter. Drink Thunderbolt. Drink Tawny Owl. Quen up. Have a good time. Geralt, you absolute twatbox. Wow, the Alkals just ran. It's because they know. It's because they know I'm dosed to the tits. Nothing to it. Didn't mean to do that. You know, if this is going to get deep, we should just do a cat. Geralt, get your sword out! Oh my god, Geralt, you... Axii. Axii is what I want. Hey, Ursine Silver Sword enhanced. I don't like the way... Hang on, I need to check something before I complain. Yep, alright. I don't like the way that getting these designs no longer triggers the respective treasure hunt quests. I want to look for enhanced Ursine. But alas. You know, just to drag this out even more, I'm going to find these Griffin School upgrades just because I think I can make them at level 26, which I'm almost at. That'd be nice to be able to wear the best up-to-date gear around. And this is the dark side of Cat. Alright, but if we just go up to Giant's Toes... Oh look! There's even a diagram right near Giant's Toes that we missed. I don't want to hurt you, wolves, so please lose interest. Good boys. So I'm assuming that was the reason for those higher level bandits to be hanging around here. Huh. Random wraiths. Alright, lads. You bastores. I don't like wraiths. Inventorio, food and drink. Have a dumpling. Assuming that the design I'm looking for is on top of this rock. Or there? Let's have a look. Come on, Geralt. I hate the way you control Geralt. I actually despise it. I'm literally fucking hell. You're just ignoring all the buttons I'm pressing. Oh, what's that? Hornwort. Yay. Here we go. Fuck off! So it's not up there, because the symbol was pointing downwards. It's blatantly not here. Hey, Nostrix. Well, hi. Well, I don't feel bad for missing whatever I'm supposed to be finding now, because clearly it's cooked up in bullshit land. Guess we'll look for an underwater cave or something. Nope. Water's far too shallow for that. Didn't I need bison grass for something? Yeah, hybrid oil. So now we just need albedo. Do need to stock up on Redanian herbal soon. Right, we're just googling this because it's getting stupid. Bear with me a sec. Scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunt. Griffin School Gear Part 3. Help. Oh, fuck off. Right. Superior can be equipped at level 26, like I thought. So. The 4 pieces of armour are on Ard Skellig on the northeastern shore. The closest signpost is called Giant's Toes. Head there and go north until you're on the northeast tip of the island. Travel north along the beach line. The Witcher mark is on the left side of a large rock located between the 2 great stone arches. Continue north until you pass under a stone arch and see 2 small intact boats ashore. The treasure is in a chest in a wrecked boat behind the stones. Alright. So let's...
Looks like rain.
For fuck's sake, Geralt. So, north along the beach mine, left side of a large rock located between 2 stone arches. And left is a very subjective term. I'm assuming I'm... Fucking Geralt! Get on the shore! I am looking for just the Griffin spray here, I guess. Can't even see that. We'll ignore the spray for now, and we'll just... So. Travel north along the beach line. Continue north until you pass under a stone arc. See 2 wrecked boats. I'm seeing some wrecked boats here. Let's go check over here. Ah, these men are cruising for an exploding.
Smashed in a storm. Lost almost. Chopped it open with an axe.
Okay, Geralt said too many things at once there. I just sort of got a quest. Lovely. Lucky me. Even luckier, the cat's about to go away. Thank God for that. So let's have a look around these wrecked boats. Quests, treasure hunts. Alright, continue north, past some stones, see 2 intact boats on shore. Those are the 2 intact boats on the shore. There's an wrecked boat on the left behind some stones. So here then. Right. 2 intact boats on the shore. Wrecked boat to the left. We think we've done it. Come on. Way! Right, now let's click over to the chat again. Sorry that took such an obscenely long time. That was really badly done. Did the Griffin marker just not spawn? Because I was looking at that rock from every possible angle, I swear to God. Anyway, silver sword time.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Might as well draw from it. Nothing like a bit of Quen. Alright, so... Here we go.
The storm. Damn it.
Don't know why Geralt wouldn't like storms. They make his Thunderbolt potion better. Achievement unlocked, Rad Steez Bro. I don't like that achievement. That's the worst thing you ever could have done to me, game. Ah, El Banditos. I'll give him a Thunderbolt. I'll give him a Petri's Filter. And I'll light them on fuck... Oh. Oh, well, they ran into it anyway. Good for me.
Shut up and fight.
Just saw another bandit set himself on fire by getting too close to a bandit that was on fire. Good effect, game. See, we can see this Griffin one easily.
Might want to look around some.
I swear to God, that just didn't spawn on the stone it said it would. Wow, what a treasure hunt that was, comparatively. So now, Ingvar's Fang is not the one I want to go to, because it's up a massive mountain, so I think I'll just go to Arilla Harbour.
Move it.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Speaking of, didn't I need to get some allspice? There's a herbalist nearby. Which there is not here. Let's go to the lighthouse. And find our last little weapon. You're a Dendraga. I'm so disappointed.
Might want to look around some.
Those glowing eggs. Because if so, that's a rip-off from Skyrim, mate. Good morning, Lily. Yes, yes, you've decided that it's no longer tolerable. That I'm not paying attention to you. Pay attention to you all the time, but now it will not do. Will it? Alright, Griffin, done. And as much as I'd love for that to mean let's go see Uma, we did just get another secondary quest, so finders keepers it is. Squish this kitty. So now, Lily, we just want to go down right to a fast travel location. That's what we need. That's what we want. Let's go to Slovak.
There's the box. Up comes the witch.
God damn the dogs. You don't look like one to haggle.
You of Clan Brockvar?
True and blue, bred and born.
Think I found something might belong to you and your kin. Cargo from a longship that wrecked north of Ardskellig.
Ach, the Heimdall's Wrath must be. Sailed out to raid the continent's coast. Must be a month now, never came back. But listen, you happen across a sword among the wreckage. Decorated, ornate. Belonged to the captain. His kin would surely want it back.
Yeah, I found it. Glad to give it back, provided the finder's fee is fair.
Naturally. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Thanks. Hurry, and you might be able to recover the rest of the cargo.
We'll do just that. I folk to round up, but thanks for bringing the news to us.
Don't mention it. So long.
Alright, secondary quest done.
Oh, where are you walking?
Oh. Let's go then to Velen. Now, I'll pop to Hierarch Square just before we go there, just to buy that bit of allspice.
This long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
And now, because the loading screen is slightly longer, we're just going to have Geralt awkwardly stare at Uma for a little bit. There we go. And then it just becomes a loading screen anyway. It's night time, innit? No one sells at night. Oh. Why do I have a character point? Where did that come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Alright, see ya. You're going to start whining again now, aren't you? Hello. I can't really stroke you from there because the way my arms work, Lily. But you're welcome to hang out there if you want. Give me quite a hard headbutt. Meditate till the morning. Doesn't look like the morning.
You're on everyone's tongues, you know. Coin and fame of plenty now, eh? Welcome.
What have you...
Hey now. Allspice. Get your spice on. Go play. So what do I want now? Ah, looks like I needed 2 bits of allspice. I need... what's this one called? Quebeth. Yes.
So long.
You can put your torch away, Geralt, actually, if you want. Let's try and empty out my inventory a bit before we start on this main quest.
I'm knackered.
Zima.
How can I be?
Got some corn.
You come to. Eternal fire will guide us. Top knot.
Show me...
Alright, yep, the fast travel counted as a long time. So his inventory is ready to go. I'm going to keep that shirt just because I know it's sometimes used as an ingredient. I don't have enough coin for Caroline. What a disappointment.
So long.
Ah, you're back.
Let's see.
Oh, you'll buy these as well for some reason, will you? Well, first, just want to get rid of my books. Oh, and you'll buy my junk. Nice. Books first, though. Come on, Geralt. Alright, that gets us down to a smooth 29.
Farewell.
You see the new waitress?
Well, see.
I know I'm being really annoying now, but I'm just going to check to see if this fella sells any Redanian herbal, since he's right here.
How can I be?
What are you serving?
I think that's some. Yeah, keep those Redanian herbal stocks going.
See you later.
Zoom. And now to Crow's Perch, where everything's gonna be okay. Roach, help me out here.
If I ever have a son, I'll name him Geralt. Spot.
Do you do any Redanian herbal? No, you don't. What's this, though? Something I've already read, so fuck it.
Farewell.
So fucked up once. Blood came out here. with a coin. This be the witch. It's easy.
Not at all.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
That guy has been coerced over that loot for months now.
You white one, look like
Let's see what happens here then.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Right there.
I'm taking Uma.
there ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Geralt, don't recommend that.
That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
Is that horse trying to eat itself? Hey, Uma.
Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen.
Oh, finally going to Kaer Morhen. Thank
Well,
God.
come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
He's a cutie.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
We're more or less mates with the Nilfgaard, though, aren't we?
What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
We're
Sure
trying to
about
find
that?
his daughter, though. He's just
Don't
getting in our
even
way.
try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Emir, you're just getting in the way of your own investigation, you weirdo. Certain abilities can change how your signs function. If you didn't know.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Ban-Glin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Ban-Glin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
That's too edgy.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity?
No, the intention was not to bring Uma
I
to
hope you
you.
have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
Just don't get in my fucking way. You're acting like I'm presenting you Uma instead of Ciri. No, I had Uma as part of finding Ciri, and you brought me here and got in the way. It's like... Fucking hell, idiot.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen.
I like the way his head is clipping through his own body.
Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Roach is really impressive. I can't imagine many horses will be okay with having part of a rotting predator strapped to their saddles. Yep, well, that is because I have that equipment on her that makes her less afraid of things. So, there it is. And yeah, what? Oh, I didn't intend to bring her here. Ooh, Geralt. Do you want to stir the pot, Geralt? Do you want to stir the pot? Let's stir the pot.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretuza called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt?
All the
We
time.
can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
Just stuff that massive music box thing somewhere in that dress of mine.
Alive and the victim of a curse was the key to finding the young woman.
Oh look, we have slightly more to this
Geralt
now.
needed to lift the curse. So we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells. To the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh there, Roach.
So that's how Geralt calms her
Folktales
down.
this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Well, look for the wind doing. Been away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture.
But I turned Triss down in Witcher 1. It's all good.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling her megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Right. So we are in Kaer Morhen at last, and you know what that means. It means fuck this main quest, we've got a treasure hunt to do. I'm just looking for anything else that's in Kaer Morhen. I think it might just be the treasure quests. Cool. So let's get out there into the wild, wild world. New quest, Beta Forktail. What level quest is that? Oh, 19. And it's a main quest. Okay. However, fuck main quests, we're doing a treasure hunt. Can't believe there's going to be a main quest making a big deal out of killing a Forktail when I must have killed like 3 billion of them just exploring maps. I like how I'm following this road that the game set out for me, and it's taking me further and further away from what I'm looking for. A bear! Come on, Ursoc. Alright, while I'm here, I'll drink some raspberry juice. I'll get my decoctions going. Yay! Which is... oh my god, where are my decoctions? Grave Hag? No, not Grave Hag. Not Grave Hag at all. What do I want? Oh my god, I've lost everything. Moonwraith, Werewolf, Fiend... Ekimara. Damage dealt regenerates vitality. That's a start, but it's not Grave Hag I want. I want max damage. Bear with me. Alright. I want the one that increases my damage. Oh. Water Hag. There we go. Ekimara and Water Hag. Loot that bear. Unperare. The slowdown effect when you've got some toxicity just makes everything so easy.
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
Nothing but rubble left. here's something. Hieronymus' notes. My study of Elgar's armor has allowed me to devise new alloys and increase the magic conductivity of the second crystal. This might be the breakthrough I needed in my work on the teleport. For my trial run, I have calibrated the portal to exit in the cave near the tower's base. I need now only charge the crystal with solar energy, for which purpose I have placed in the outer wall of the tower near the scaffolding. Only hours remain before it is entirely charged. I have finished my work on a diagram which will allow us to replicate this armor and equip the entire School of the Wolf with it. Varin, the Witcher's fencing instructor, has taken credit for this find, but it was I who, using logical deduction and only a slight dollop of magic assistance, uncovered the chamber where Elgar must have once resided. The space was hidden behind a primitive illusion. One needed merely look carefully to see through it. I found notes which indicate Elgar had worked out diagrams for improvements to his equipment, which he then hid for safekeeping in various locations around the world. Careful study of his notes allowed me to write up instructions on how to find these upgrades. I went to the old watchtower and gave this research to Churd. As soon as he finishes preparing the silver sword diagram, he will set out to gather all the upgrade diagrams. Varin has the finished steel sword diagram and will begin forging blades based on it. I hope he will distribute them to the poor lads he trains. They at least deserve proper equipment after going through the horror he calls training. By the gods, I think I see fire on the horizon, coming up from where the old watchtower stands. I can also hear some kind of commotion outside my tower. The way down is blocked. What is going on? I write on this piece of paper.
I want to look around some.
Letter of apology. Illegible fragment. We all make mistakes, for to err is human. The key is to learn from one's errors. If something breaks, it must be fixed. And if our mistake harms another, the injured party must be recompensed for his frazzled nerves and lost time. We thus apologize and ask for forgiveness. Evil is not what we do. C. de PR. Okay. Saving the game just because I can imagine myself falling to my death very easily. Let's use my Witcher senses to examine the portal's mechanism. Mechanism! Here we go.
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around. A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Charge the crystal using the odd sign.
Port's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough.
We got it. Oh, Geralt, do not slip off the end. I will murder you. Oh my god. Get, what the fuck is... These are stairs, Geralt. You're not supposed to slide down stairs like that.
Right. Now to activate it. Works. Who would have thunk?
Alright, save it again, because this seems like a very bad idea. Huzzah! Unratharo! Ah! Dick! Notes written by a shaky hand. Also, what a lovely, lovely start to our wolf adventures. Okay. Wow, okay. Cannot move. Spine broken. Who whips out a pen and paper and starts writing if their spine's broken? Anyway. Liver, perhaps spleen, question mark, pierced. Knew jumping into portal was extremely risky with only one crystal powering it, but still better than certain death at the hands of enraged peasants. Mob broke into the tower, cut off path to second crystal. Had to flee. Grabbed diagrams for wolf skull gear before going, hoping Varen would come save them. If not me. Perhaps he will come still. We'll jump through the portal, retrieve his diagrams. Rescue me. A foolish hope. My time is very short. I think video games, as a medium, really overestimate how much people can write when they are dying or in mortal danger. Search the ruins of the Bastion. You can help me with this, Roach.
Slow now. Whoa.
Oh, hang on, Roach. I'll sort this out for you.
Damn, you're ugly.
We need a little bit of beast oil. Ow. I've got to say, Bear, you're being a bit of a small person racist right now. Is my beast oil gone already? I just can't see it, apparently. Oh, because Geralt's got his silver sword out for some reason. Geralt? Steel weapon. What's wrong with you? Approach. The threat is gone.
Faster. Come on now. The old Bastion. We trained here as boys. Before the trial of the grasses.
Ah, it looks like we just have a quest to explore this place anyway. It looks like it's been taken over by Wraiths. Do you have the correct sword out this time, Geralt? You do. Great, let's get some Spectre oil on the go. Let me loot this. That's just cruel, game.
Damn, you're ugly.
This looks like a standard Wraith, actually. Dick. Absolute jerk.
Wraiths. Something must have bound them to this place. Medallion's hopping, but I can't see a thing. Maybe the lamp will reveal more.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
Okay, so we've determined that training is difficult. Yep, here's another spot.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
Once again, training is difficult. Wouldn't recommend it. Not even as a joke.
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster!
Must be his ghost that haunts the Bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
A horde. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one.
So I just took his entire remains, stuck him somewhere upon my person. Oh, I see more wraiths down there. How'd I get up here in the first place? I've already forgotten. A ladder, I'll do it. Hello, wraiths. God damn it. Oh, for some reason these wraiths are really low level. Makes sense. Stop it. Absolute dingai.
Take care, kid.
Did we do it? Did we win? You want to get up, Geralt?
Wraiths. They'll try to stop me.
Anyway. Treasure hunt. Byronia. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Did it. Steel sword. And a journal. Varin's journal. Elgar's gear is fantastic. I knew it at once, soon as I found it. Right away I said every new Witcher we train should be given such equipment. That is, if we are serious about making monster slayers out of this band of prissy schoolboys. How many times must I ask our honourable resident mage to devote some of his precious time to actual work? Resident like that's as useful as a boil on the bottom. At least his assistant, Churd, knows a thing or two about metallurgy. The two of them have finally gotten down to work. The steel sword diagram is now ready, and assuming they don't foul anything up, tomorrow I'll forge the first blade. I'll go to Churd's workshop in the old watchtower after today's training and see if he's finished the silver sword diagram as he promised. Then I'll go to Hieronymus' tower. He should have finished the armor design by now. Thought I heard a signal horn in the distance a second ago. Hooch must be getting into my head. No one's fool enough to attack a keep full of witches. Or is everyone fool enough to attack a keep full of witches? Ooh, there is no fast travel point to there. We just have a big, long journey ahead. Isn't that exciting, Roach? Come on, Roach. Roach, this journey would be so easy if you'd just be willing to go down a few steep slopes. Fine. Teleport out of existence. See if I care. Where's this game trying to take me? Alright, screw the preordained path, we're going this way. I slew so many harpies in Witcher 2. More than you will ever know. Now, where's the thing that gives me additional... additional vitality per... decoction. This one, tissue transformation. Don't know how happy I am with that. I would like to swap tissue transformation with fixative, mainly because I feel like having more vitality is anti-synergy, given that I want to have my vitality bar filled. It'd be easier to fill if I have less of it in the first place. Which also means those mutagens are probably anti-synergistic as well. I'll have to have a good long think about that. Oh God, it's the bane of Geralt's life. Any amount of verticality. God damn it, Geralt. Oh God, this could be bad! Problem with that then is you don't get the most benefit from taking all those alchemy traits. Load most recent save. Got more attack power from sword fighting, combat traits and red mutagens will be best. Could be. But what makes me love the alchemy traits so much? It's not just that I can boost my sword fighting and attack power through potions. I can also boost my magic. Just Petri's Filter plus Tawny Owl would equal basically the same as having every single magic trait such as I've read them. Feels to me like going down the alchemy tree just means I get the best of both worlds, but it's tied to consumables. So I'm just trying to think of the best way to make those consumables as effective as possible. It's not so much that it's more sign power though. Petri's Filter gives you max sign power and guarantees every special effect from the sign. So when you've drunk Petri's Filter, you're guaranteed to burn an enemy, you're guaranteed to knock an enemy down with Arg instead of stagger them, you're guaranteed to knock an enemy back with Quen. You don't really have to worry about the amplification benefits of mutagens if you don't want to. Yeah, I think that's TBH. I will stop bothering with the mutagens, because all I'm really bothered about is the consumables themselves. That's why I like the alchemy path. It allows me to chug all these potions, and potions are just plain better than... The benefits are good, but not mind-blowing. Indeed, vitality actually means nothing to me, given that I Quen up all the time. But I'll show you a little bit about what I mean. Oh, for fuck's sake, character. Yep, character. So, all these things, like melt armor. So, melt armor, Igni intensity, and the increased chance to burn. Pretty much all of this is accounted for by drinking a Petri's Filter. Thing is, with the expansion quest line, you can then amplify your build with mutagens more explicitly. Give me spoilers, are you? Oh, I'm assuming that here is certain forest-related death, and what I need is to take this boat. That's what I'm guessing is going on here. Incoming forest-related death? No, Geralt survived. I'm joking. Mechanics changes aren't spoilers. But interesting to see if you've been reading up ahead to know what's going to happen. Lakeside Hut. I was interested to see if there was a definitive best build. There isn't, in my point of view. Depends on what you find fun. That's what I that's the conclusion I came to, because I think I said on a previous stream I eventually looked up so-called best builds just to see how far off the money I was with what I was thinking. Also, this boat isn't a boat. Thanks, game. And what I found was that, well, I went to a site where loads of people had submitted loads of different builds, and they all had the caveat, this build works on the hardest difficulty, so it's good. And essentially it was just, from what I understand, it's pick a theme and bear down on it. If you want to go max sword fighting, that'll be really, really powerful. If you want to go max magic, that'll be really, really powerful. If you want to go max alchemy, that'll be really, really powerful. But then the article went on to say something like, of course, with the changes to mutagens with the expansion, we have all new builds for you to click on this new article. Oh, I see. Yeah, it looks like if you just pick talents that are in any way vaguely synergistic, you'll end up very strong. Apparently it's very muted and expensive, but worthwhile. Well, I currently have 248 mutagens in my bag. Can easily go farming for more if I need them. And what else do you spend mutagens on in this game? Nothing. But yeah, the way I saw it when reading all these builds, you can enhance your alchemy to cause you to do any more damage or whatever. Nice. But yeah, the way I saw it, like if I were to spec in loads into sword fighting, I'd be a monster. If I wanted to spec loads into magic, I'd be a monster. But what I like about alchemy, what I personally find fun, is that indeed, with the right tools for the job, like, so long as I'm quaffing the correct potions, I might as well be specced into all of this stuff. And, like, all of this stuff. Or at least, you know, most of this stuff and most of this stuff. So that's what I enjoy, the sort of power boost from the consumables. It feeds into the fantasy of what a Witcher is apparently supposed to be. Like, that was the shame about Witcher 2. In Witcher 2, just speccing into sword fighting was definitively the best thing, so potions were kind of pointless in that game. I still drank them for fun, but they basically did nothing. Whereas in Witcher 1, even though, like, I didn't fully engage with the alchemy system for quite a while, by the end of the game I was definitely noticing just how extremely powerful Geralt was with potions compared to not, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that dynamic, that juxtaposition. We got the Leshen. We won. Like, there are set mutations you can spec into where you are either spec further into combat alchemy spells, or there are mutations that straddle like two trees, which I think is cool, as everyone is always commenting that you're a mutant, but you never really see that being an explicit part of Geralt. Indeed. Yeah, and in many ways that's why I enjoy the alchemy trait so much, is because it's the most... It's most what fits the class fantasy that's been sold to me about what a Witcher is. A Witcher is a mutant who quaffs potions to get the job done. I mean, yes, they have, you know, more strength than your average person, and know a little bit of magic, but I don't think that's as, like, iconic a trait about them as the potion quaffing. And indeed, I think the mutagens... Like, in Witcher 1, mutagens were just an ingredient for rare potions. And in Witcher 2, mutagens... I can't even remember what they did, actually, in Witcher 2. Like, I played through that game on its hardest difficulty twice, and I can't remember how the mutagens figured into it. Sorry, wolves. Ruined Watchtower. Pleasant journey this has been. And a map marker, thank God. Oh my God, Wraiths. Didn't see that coming. This has shocked me to my core. You know what would be nice? If Kaer Morhen had a world-famous Arrakis nest. Did it. Journal kept by Churd, the mage Hieronymus's assistant. I write in great haste, for each moment might bring my demise. A band of peasants wielding all manner of sharp or heavy farmyard implements has stormed the keep. I was in the workshop when they attacked, working on a new silver sword diagram, and did not notice the mob's approach. I have barricaded the doors, but know this cannot last forever. I can only hope Varin will come and rescue me before they break through. Luckily, we have completed work on a new steel sword diagram a few days ago and gave it to Varin to forge. Armed with this fine weapon and aided by his Witcher pupils, I'm sure he'll easily handle a bunch of peasants swinging hoes and rakes. Yet even rakes can do great harm to an unarmed scholar such as my master. Hieronymus has been shut up in his tower for days, absorbed in his work on a new armor diagram. He might remain oblivious to the danger he is in, should the mob find him before Varin can slice them down. And to think I nearly escaped this nightmare. If I had only listened to my master. Hieronymus had drawn up some notes for me on locations connected with the legendary Elgar, a Witcher of the School of the Wolf. It is said Elgar had devised some improvements to the school's gear, and I was to follow his trail in search of these diagrams. Had I left even as late as yesterday, I would have been a safe distance from Kaer Morhen by the time the mob attacked. Instead, I tarried, and now I cower, fearing for my life. Let's bait that forktail. Actually, no, first let's explore this, since we're nearby. So we just gotta go up left a little bit. I'll leave those wolves to it. Ooh, Ranagrin. Am I right in thinking that in Witcher 1 there wasn't a way to spec into alchemy, and alchemy just kind of was what it was? Because all I remember about Witcher 1 was speccing hardcore into the Igni sign, and then just breezing through the entire game with that, but using things like Tawny Owl to just allow me to spam the Igni sign forever. Got a treasure. It's a wyvern! So we need some Draconid oil. Got superior Draconid oil these days. Oh yes. You think you're gonna fly away from me? From Geraldo Babaldo? It's not gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Alright, cool. place is quite pretty, isn't it? Actually, given what my streaming compression is like, it probably doesn't look pretty to you. It probably just looks like a big sludgy mess. But trust me, it's nice. So, alright, cool. Now let's finally bait that forktail. Witcher potions are deadly to ordinary folk. Search for Eskel's tracks near the entrance using your Witcher senses. I think I found them.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
These sure are some prints. Horn what? Where are you leading me, Eskel?
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
Well, at least Scorpion survived.
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Enhanced Draconid oil, too. Interesting.
Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
Follow Eskel's tracks again using your Witcher senses.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Hello, goat. Lil Bleater.
Tie itself to this stake.
Aw, you okay, Lil Bleater?
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
I wish I could say the same, but your face is horrifying.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple Witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Though I'm not sure it ain't the most dangerous, too. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
This is going to be a fight for the ages, I know it. Alright, Petrus Filter, Tawny Owl, Thunderbolt. That's all you need. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mustafa23146.
It's taking off. Hit the wings.
I can't, I'm currently on fire. Let's get some split bolts, just to make it nice and easy for myself. Okay, God's sake. That was literally a long shot.
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Mm-hmm. Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass?
Damn straight. Doubt the beast that well-mannered, though. We gotta climb.
Bit of exercise will do you
From
good.
an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
Nah.
Landed here.
Roach is a supernaturally good horse.
The old hen she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
I want to look around. You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
So there's some wolf gear
Joint's
nearby.
lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
But yeah, despite no apparent pedigree breeding, Roach has just won every race on the planet. He's a powerful horse. Right, mate. Fell right through the floor.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Obviously, I know how to do this.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry up.
Did I win the game? Oh no, I need to return to Kaer Morhen first. Ooh, enhanced Wolven Gauntlets. Cracking. Oh, okay, cutscene.
Hey, what do you say to a little race?
Ah, for God's
Maybe
sake.
see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Roach will win.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
You mean Kaer Morhen? Okay. Even... What's with that dramatic music? I think the game's playing the wrong track. There's like really creepy string instruments playing now. The horse race is not that dramatic. That's a good way to try and win the race.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Give me a Gwent card.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
If it's actually a Gwent card, I'm going to be amazed. Mountain folk boots. Manuscript page, Hangman's Venom. I already have the best possible Hangman's Venom. Do I not? Yeah. Alright, thanks. Thanks, game. Let's go talk to Lambert about the other secondary thing we most likely have to do. There's another grindstone in case the first wasn't enough. Also, probably got a lot of repair kits by now. Let's... Fewer than I had thought. Geralt doesn't open doors, he just sprints right into them. Knocks them open.
Leaking again. Damn it.
Alright, Lambert.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Ah, a dick.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of
Ah,
Elements
Geralt's like
awaits.
you.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous White Wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Ah, Salamandra. That's not a term I've heard for many a year.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Probably a good way to ruin the meat. Oh look, some harpies. Stop it! Good job, Lambert, you really helped.
Nice shot. Oh well, coloring impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art.
What, spamming
Learned
fast
from
attack?
this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Off we go, Lambie. Cat is much more annoying now that I've got the fully upgraded version that lasts for ages.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Huzzah.
Damn it. Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Geralt's the boat whisperer. Ah, El drowned dead. You know what that means. Boom! That's what it means. Damn it, without the Petri's filter, the fire isn't guaranteed. That's why Petri's filter is BIS.
Water hag.
Great. Last thing we need.
Oh, don't worry, I just got like a super powerful northern wind. Let's give that a go.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
How do you die fighting drowners? Doesn't seem possible. Oh my god, Geralt.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
My immersion is ruined. There's no graphics of water up to the ankles.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
I don't think that's long enough to be a limerick, but I'm no expert on poetry. I'm more of a prose fella.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
That...
Right, almost there.
Teach your grandma to suck eggs is such a common phrase, and I've never known of anyone's grandma to suck on eggs. What's that all about?
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Old Speartip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Speartip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
No, it doesn't.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
Did you know that one way serial killers can bait their victims out of their homes to kill them is by playing recordings of children crying outside their prospective victim's house, in the hopes that said victim will come to investigate? True facts. So if you ever hear anyone in distress outside your dwelling, don't investigate it personally. Call the police. Now, I'd best also drink a dose of cat, even though I've recently detailed my grievances.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I nearly just ran right off the edge. That would have been hilarious.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
Let's find out.
And wake old Speartip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act.
Evidently, I don't.
Stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Meow.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Ah. Can we, like, kill old Speartip?
Lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the challenge.
I don't know what level old Speartip is, but they actually look pretty nasty. So I'm going to assume an Ogroid oil, which is, let's be honest, it could be anything. There it is. Ogroid oil plus Petrie's filter plus Thunderbolt plus Tawny. Ah, this guy's easy. I over-prepared for this, old Speartip.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Why would you be hurt? I did all that by
Wait.
myself.
That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
That was not your
All
chin
we
you
can
pointed
do
to.
now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Puffball! We did it.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way.
I can't
Come
even.
on.
I can't even remember what he's talking about.
Magic. A place of power.
Find a place of power. Place of power.
Go.
So, here's a thought. I don't think I need delusion on all the time. I only need to stick it on when a dialogue option appears. So I'm going to try and find a nice little general ability to go with. I think I did, in fact, find one. Yeah, let's stick Gourmet on. Why not? So let's see that in action by having a lovely honeycomb. Now that should last absolutely ages and should give me like a constant way to get back my health. Which will mean that my decoction will work more often. And speaking of, let's have a look. Honey, should I replace my vitality mutagens with attack power mutagens, even though I'm not going to get, you know, the best boost ever? I'm still going to get a boost, or should I just save all mutagens that I have until I know what is required for these expansion ones? I'll leave it up to you to decide what the clever
See him shit
option
and
is.
run soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
Okay, I'll go for the attack ones now.
Ugh.
Thank you.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Lambert is such a... He's like the worst person ever. Let's cook up some red. I've only got enough to make 6 for now, but well, 2, but that'll be fine. I wonder if I get this back when I spec into it or not. Oh, you actually get them back, so they're not permanent. That's even better then. You can just swap these in and out without having to worry about wasting resources. That's really cool. So yeah, 20 attack power, like, not bad. I think I'll appreciate it more than the vitality. Which, oh, for God's sake, what have I done? Why do I always do this? Oh my god. Right, which one is missing? What have I just done? There we go. Whew! Yeah, let me see how much vitality I have at the minute. If I'm... Oh, it's in inventory where I do that. Yeah, I've still got plenty. And because I'm such a Quen being, I feel like how much vitality I actually have isn't important. Whereas attack power is always helpful.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witches castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches is monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just a few steps more, and we're there.
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape.
Nah, just a bit.
Hungover. Okay.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air.
We're nearly up to our 3 hours as well. Hopefully we can get this finished just in time.
Alright, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axii, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axii. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side-splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
You?
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Know what? Let's get out of here.
Don't like what you're hearing, huh? Witchers shouldn't talk like that. Know what else you won't like? After the trial of the medallion, I rode straight home to thank my daddy for everything. Want to hear what I did to him?
Lambert, please.
Thought we were opening up, having an honest talk. But fine, let's continue pretending everything's just peachy. The road beckons, my good man. Our companions await.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Garrett, let's go.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
We did it! And we are just about 3 hours in. Timing is everything. And that's the end of today's witchery session of fun goodness. I'll see you, I guess, on Monday next. Alright there, PC. Yeah? Kaer Morhen a bit much for you? Okay. Ta-ta.